Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me for your daily pick a card tarot reading. All right, I always ask you all to choose the stone that calls to you, that fits with your intuition for the day. And we'll begin. I'll put the timestamps in the description box. All right, so for those of you who chose the Snowflake Obsidian, we've got the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right. So we don't have major arcana today, so maybe it's not a very eventful day. However, I think this is telling me that because you are the type of person with this Queen of Wands who can get things done, who forces him or herself to hang tight to the purpose, to the goal at hand, to focus. Sometimes you may be pushing yourself too hard and being a bit of a martyr. Not that you don't have help with that, right? There may be people coming forward and say, oh, you're just so good at this, because you are the queen, you know? You're not a page, you're not a knight, you're the queen. I mean, you're the king. It's developed in you. They can count on you. You do have good focus. You do, when you have a purpose, you have a purpose. But it may be that it's just been a little too much, and you may be feeling pretty done with that. That's a completion card. That's the Ten of Swords. And you may be wanting, oh, yes, the Page of Cups. You know what he does? He flits about over here, and he tries to tempt you. Look at this message. The fish is giving a message. Tries to tempt you and say, wouldn't you like to do this? Wouldn't this be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? So the Page of Cups is excellent at distraction. You know, the Queen of Wands doesn't get distracted much. However, she is somebody who does enjoy life sometimes. She can get into it. She can get feel energy flow in response to certain things that are interesting to her, that pique her interest. Also sensual pleasures. She is fiery. So, I mean, there's nothing, this Queen of Wands, she can enjoy herself. The Page of Cups would be tempting her to do so. I think that the thing about this reading is, don't worry, you've arrived. You don't have anything to prove. You are a purposeful person. You certainly can focus and keep your goal and keep your hands on your goal as long as it takes. You certainly can do that. But the Page of Cups says, but don't forget to enjoy life. Don't forget. Don't forget to enjoy life. It's really maybe okay for you to put that wand down for a while and go ahead and enjoy something. And in fact, maybe it's necessary. When I see that Ten of Swords there, it might just be necessary. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day. Thank you. And now, for those of you who chose this pretty blue and turquoise stone, we've got the Knight of, oh my gosh, you've got the whole court. Whoa. The Page of Coins, the Knight of Coins, and the Queen of Coins. If we had 4 cards, you'd have the King as well. So, all right. So today, and it's no major arcana, so today must be all about increasing your security. You do it gradually. Maybe there's even a new opportunity to do that, and you do it well. So security, coins, pentacles, they can represent money, material things. They can also represent stability, of routine, of community, of relationships. They can represent health, decent health. Now, today is an excellent day to go ahead and pursue strengthening your security in one of those areas or all of them. Who knows? They're all intertwined. And in fact, you may be getting a new opportunity coming in to do so, in addition to the steady stuff that you do on a daily basis to gradually increase your security. The Queen of Coins says these opportunities come to add to what you've already built. So it's just a nice, solid kind of day. It is. You have some energy to pursue all of this, maybe something new and interesting. Great. It's a nice day. Yes. I don't see anxiety in here anywhere. Nowhere. So if you're experiencing anxiety, I think obviously if you just got going on the next new thing and reflected on how darn good you are at increasing that sense of security and how well it's going, I think that would go. Okay, so for those of you who chose this lovely purple and clear and white stone, we have the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, you get 2 major arcana. So I'm kind of thinking about the story this is telling. There's not a bad card among them. But let's see, the Hanged Man, a lot of times is about some sort of delay. Sometimes it's about looking at things from a different perspective, though. Sort of like if we embrace where we're at right now and accept that it's taking the time it takes, sometimes something wonderful can happen. And we can see it from a different perspective. And we aren't troubled. We're just not troubled if something is delayed or something's taking a while. We see it from a different perspective and it makes sense now. And we're like, we're good. We're good. So I feel like that's a real opportunity for you today. Yeah, and the Seven of Cups, that's all about, these two together make a lot of sense to me. The Seven of Cups is all about sort of choices. And it's almost choosing what to believe, actually, because we have all these cups up in the clouds, in the ether, right? And we have this person looking toward the future, trying to discern which one is coming for him, or which one he will choose, or which one looks most likely. And it's not entirely clear, it's cloudy. So he is always encouraged to believe in the best, to choose the best. Right? There are a lot of good things here. We have a laurel crown. That's a victory. We've got riches. We've got a romantic partner. We've got the unknown. We've got, this can be a tower, security. Even the snake and the dragon, there are positive meanings in tarot for those as well. I mean, we are encouraged to look at the positives. Sometimes people dread, and that's what the Seven of Cups is about. It's a little confusion, a little illusion. Sometimes they dread. Sometimes meditation can help you to get your thoughts under control, so they're not flitting about between dread and hope, and you're quite realistic. So sometimes just sitting and acting like you couldn't move if you tried. Of course you can. You're not like the Hanged Man hanging by his ankle. But sometimes just sitting and developing that focus, doing a meditative practice. The Hierophant is higher learning. So it could be that this may be helpful to you to learn to meditate. Instructional videos, meditation class, something like that. This may be helpful to you to help control your focus and be more mindful. So you can choose the best. You can choose to hope for the best. You can choose to see the best. And you can choose to predict the best in your own future. So this may have to do with that. That's very interesting. All right. And for those of you who chose the smoky quartz here, we've got the Four of Wands. Oh, all about the wands. The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. All right, and they aren't major arcana, so it's nothing earth-shattering today, but you have, my goodness, a lot going on. You've got different goals on your mind. Maybe you even feel overburdened with it, and some of it may be in preparation for some get-together. You may have added a little bit to your plate, but I think you're encouraged to know that even if it feels a little burdensome, everything is going forward in the right way. And it tends to. See, these are all even numbers. We have the 4, we have the 8, we have the 10. So there is some stability in that, isn't there? So this reading is telling me that, please consider all the times, even if you've ever felt like you have too much on your mind, it always has worked out. You've managed to do that. You're strong. You've managed to do that in the past. Guess what? It's going in the right direction right now, and it looks like something lovely is coming up in the future. This can be a get-together. This can be just improving the atmosphere in your own home. You obviously have strength. You're able to do this stuff. You have investment, and you habitually do. This is stable energy. There's some fire here, some real purpose here. You're somebody who cares a lot about a lot of different things, and you somehow manage it. If you're feeling overburdened, though, sometimes just knowing, looking back and realizing how skillful you have been in accomplishing things will really kind of take the burden off, and you know darn well you're going to do it again. And you might as well enjoy the journey. You might as well enjoy it. I feel like you're dealing with some goals that'll take time to accomplish, like days, or maybe longer, but at least days. And why not enjoy it? Why not lean into the vigor and try to have an attitude of, here comes another success, because I've done it before, I'll pull it off again. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. You take care. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.